Christmas treasures with you. Just things I've picked up throughout the years that I really love bringing out for Christmas time. And whether or not you celebrate Christmas, I do hope that you are enjoying this lovely winter season. I hope that you are getting to relax, and I hope that you are getting good sleep, good sleep. So let's jump into the first item. So the first item I want to show you is this book. This is the Poky Little Puppy's First Christmas. This is a little golden book, and this was a gift from my husband the first year that we had Archie and Winnie, which was also the first year we were married. We got Archie and Winnie about 3 weeks before our wedding, and we weren't living together yet. We were in the process of moving and doing all kinds of things. It was really busy, but my husband had them at his place for the first 3 weeks before we got married, and it was a really busy time. But this was a gift the first year, and that morning when I opened this book, we all snuggled up on the couch, me, my husband, and Archie and Winnie, and we read this book. And we do that every year on Christmas Day, or whenever we celebrate Christmas Day. Sometimes if I was, working when I was a flight attendant, I would have been gone, but we would just celebrate on a day that I was home. We would celebrate Christmas, or now if my husband has to work, we'll pick a day that works for us and have Christmas that day. This year he has Christmas off, so that's pretty exciting. Our very first Christmas ever, getting to be together, like on the actual day of Christmas, was the first year we moved to Kentucky, which was, I think it was 2022. That was our first actual Christmas date, like getting to be together on the day. That was very cool. But, yeah, I can't wait to read this year with the dogs. Poky Little Puppy's First Christmas. It's so cute. He's under the tree with a present. It's very stormy here. I don't know if you can hear the wind whipping things around outside, but it's very stormy. So cute. So since we are talking about Archie and Winnie, I'll show you this next. So this is an ornament I made as a gift to my husband quite a while ago now, but you can see in the picture there's Archie and Winnie, and they're not very pleased about their outfits. They have little beanie hats on and some leg warmers. Don't worry, I didn't make them wear these very long. We just took the pictures and then I took them off because they were not pleased at all, but I think they were thrilled this picture. So this is one of my favorite ornaments because it's got my little cuties on. This is the year that we were living in Tacoma, Washington at this time, and this is the year we had a humongous snowstorm. It was like massive. It was called Snowmageddon. And we went outside and we played with the dogs in the yard, and they were having the best time. We built like a big snowman, and then my husband carved a big couch out of snow. And the dogs were just chasing each other, like hopping through the snow because it was so deep. They would sink way down in and they would jump and jump out of it. It was so cute. But then, of course, it was time to come inside, and they were just covered in like snowballs stuck all over their fur. It was awful. We basically just had to give them a bath to like get all that snow off of them. We gave them a warm bath, but that was a fun winter. Alright, so let's see, what should I show you? Next, I'll do this little tiny book. So this is an ornament, but it's also a book. It's The Night Before Christmas. It's a teeny tiny one. And this actually belonged to my grandma on my dad's side. I remember playing with this as a kid. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. When I was little, they would pick me up from school and obviously hang out with me until my parents got off work. And I remember my grandma always, like, close to Christmas time, she'd let me decorate the tree with her. Like, she'd save it to do on a day when I was gonna be at her house, and I remember like unboxing all of her vintage ornaments, and this was one of them. I have a bunch of her vintage ornaments. I put them on my Barbie Christmas tree that's in my bedroom. I have a whole tree that's all Barbie, plus my grandma's vintage ornaments. But yeah, that was always so fun getting to decorate the tree with her. And they had like a really old, I don't know, I guess it was a record player. And they would play like Bing Crosby records, and my grandparents would dance together. They were very cute. They would dance in the living room when we were putting up the tree, and they loved, you know, of course, like what I would call like the older classics, which of course were just new songs when they were young. But classic Christmas, like, you know, Bing Crosby's White Christmas or Dean Martin, Baby It's Cold Outside. I can't even think. A lot of Bing Crosby. But yeah, I love this little ornament. It's so cute. Okay, next I'll show you this snow globe. So this is a Hallmark snow globe. It says all hearts come home for Christmas. And of course it has snow, and it does play a song. It's like a wind up. It plays I'll Be Home for Christmas. godparents. I love this snow globe. So pretty. Okay, so let's see. Should I show you next? I'll do another book because we have 2 more books. So this book also belonged to my grandma, my dad's mom, and oh, I just love the illustrations on here. So cute. This is the Golden Christmas book. It says stories, songs, poems, riddles, and things to do for Christmas. And on the back it says nothing interesting. No, it's just a list of other books made by this company. But it has really cool illustrations on the inside too. Look at this. That is so cute. I remember looking at this as a kid. I would lay on the floor, on the carpet in the living room, and they would put a big blanket over me. That's where I would take my naps. But I would usually fall asleep looking at a book like this. She had a bunch of, picture books for me, and if it was near Christmas, I was definitely looking at this one. Such cute illustrations. I wanted to see if it says when this book was published. Nineteen 1947. Because this one is from when my dad and his brother were little. My dad was born in the early 50s and my uncle was born in the late 40s. Mid to late 40s. But it's just got really fun stuff in it. It's got like stories, but also like poems, and it has music, sheet music if you play the piano. It also has recipes for like popcorn balls. Oh, I like this too. It teaches you how to write thank you notes. If you got Christmas gifts and now you need to write your thank you notes. Tells you what you should put in a thank you note. It has little craft ideas. This one is showing you how to cut out Christmas trees from paper. It shows you how to make a tree, a bell, and a star out of paper. But yeah, I remember looking at this one all the time around Christmas. I saw 3 ships. We'll read that one because I love that one. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. Pray whither sailed those ships all 3 on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, pray whither sailed those ships all 3 on Christmas Day in the morning. Oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day. Oh, they sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning. I can remember my grandma singing that to me. We always had so much fun at Grandma's house. Okay, so what should I show you next? Let's do this ornament. This is the Snow Queen from the Nutcracker. So I actually got this ornament last year. My husband and I went to the Nutcracker ballet. We go to the Nutcracker every single year. And last year I got this ornament. I thought she was so stunningly beautiful. And the Dance of the Snowflakes is my favorite in the entire ballet. So I wanted this one. Although there were like so many beautiful ornaments available. I had a hard time picking, but when I saw her, I was like, that's it. That's the one I want. I do want to get a Clara, and of course I want a Sugar Plum Fairy. So maybe this year we're gonna go, this year on, I think we're going on December 23rd. So I'll see which one calls to me this year, if they have them. I really love her wand. I think this snowflake wand is so cool. And her tiara is really pretty too. Her whole dress has snowflakes, and then I love her silver ballet flats, or point shoes, I mean, not flats. They're so pretty. So she's on the Christmas tree. Okay, so next I will show you this little sign. It says, "I'd rather stay at Hogwarts this Christmas." My husband and I both absolutely adore Harry Potter, all things Harry Potter. And him and I totally agree that Christmas at Hogwarts would be just superb. It would be so magical. The whole scene in the book where they're getting to pull the magic Christmas crackers. Oh my gosh. That would be so fun. Have you guys been watching the Harry Potter Wizards of Baking competition on Food Network? I have been, of course, and I'm obsessed. Everything they've made has been so cool. I think there's just one more episode next Thursday, I think. It'll probably already be out by the time this video goes up, but at this moment in time, I'm very excited to see who wins. On the back, it's just like a little postcard. It says Happy Christmas. Super adorable. And then the next thing is this Rudolph. so I know you're gonna say he doesn't have a red nose, so he can't be Rudolph. When I was like 5, I did not care about that. The only reindeer I cared about was Rudolph, and so this had to be Rudolph. I don't know why, but that's what it was. And I was absolutely obsessed with this little stuffy. Like, I don't know how many times my poor grandma had to mail him because I like forgot him at her house. He's been through the mail probably 5 or 6 times because growing up we lived like 10 minutes from one of my grandparents, but then like 2 hours from the other side grandparents. So when we would go there, I would forget him like in my bed that I slept in there. I would forget him and she'd have to mail him back. So I loved this stuffy all year round, but oh my gosh, come Christmas time, you guys, I did not want to leave him anywhere. Like, I wanted to take him shopping. I wanted to take him to my friends' houses. I wasn't allowed to like take him unless we were going overnight somewhere, but that's probably a good thing because I would have lost him. And I think that's the reason I wasn't allowed to take him, because my mom knew I would lose it and then I would have an absolute meltdown. So he had to stay at the house, but he was with me every moment at the house, like especially Christmas time. And like, oh my gosh, my parents must have been so annoyed because all I wanted to sing for like 2 months around Christmas was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And that's all I wanted on the TV too. So yeah, I have fond memories with this little guy. I love the little spots on his back. But yeah, this is my Rudolph, and I was obsessed with this guy for like many years. Could not go to sleep without my bud. I still have him actually in my nightstand drawer. So there's that. Okay, what's next? What should I show you? I think I'm gonna leave that for last, and you'll see why it's magnificent. So I'm gonna show you this next. So this is actually something I found this year. It was at a thrift store. It was 50 cents, and it's a cookbook from Southern Living. It's a Christmas cookbook, but it's from the year 1987, which is the year my parents got married and the year that my husband was born. He is 4 years older than me, but I thought it was really cool to find this one since it's, you know, such an important year in our family. And I love the cover. I mean, what? How cute is this? It's adorable. And it has like not just recipes, but you know, patterns to make crafts. And this whole first section has pictures of Christmas celebrations in various places around the world, and it has little stories about how they celebrate Christmas wherever the picture is. Look at this. Texas tree trimmings. It's all like patriotic. And then it has, you know, just tons of stories about various people at Christmas time. It has like party decorating ideas. It shows you how to make different crafts like this stocking, Christmas stocking, and then tree skirt, Christmas tree skirt. cross-stitch patterns. We greet you with the joy of the season. And then, recipes for different foods, Christmassy foods, lime cream jello. I'm not a jello person. Just thinking about it makes me want to gag. I know lots of people love jello. No hate. It's just I can't do that texture. That's a no for me. All my friends thought I was like the weirdest kid because I didn't want any jello or frosting or marshmallows or I don't even cake. I don't really like cake that much. Like if I'm gonna have a cake, I would want just an angel food cake, gluten-free of course, with no frosting, no strawberries touching it, like nothing touching it, no ice cream touching it, just the cake, a dry piece of cake, which is why no one wanted to come to my birthdays. My mom, she would make for me an angel food cake with nothing on it, nothing touching it, and then she would get like, cupcakes or a little cake for all the other kids at the party because no one would like my cake. Oh, here, see, these are like the little patterns you can use to cut things out to make the crafts. That gingerbread man is super cute. But yeah, I was so excited to find this, especially for 50 cents. Like, how cute. Alright, and then the very last item I brought up here to show you is kind of large. So, it is this, I don't even know how to show you, this Breyer horse I got last year at the Kentucky Horse Park. So they do a big light festival and you can drive your car through all these pretty lights, and then at the end they have like a little Christmas village, and you can shop at the little store, the Kentucky Horse Park store, and they had all these super cool Christmas horses. This is like a figurine, but they also had ornaments and other things. They had this whole collection there. And the day that we went was it was after Christmas. It was like between Christmas and New Year's, so everything that was Christmas related was 50% off. And so I got this really neat Breyer horse. This is a Highlander. Got the coolest blanket on and horns, and oh, he's just beautiful. And if you don't know about these horses, these Breyer horses, they're very popular. Like kids' toys, but they're also collectibles. People will go crazy like on eBay buying these, specific ones of these that are supposedly very, popular. These were really popular like 80s and 90s, and then they're becoming really popular again, but I just got this one because it was so beautiful. I had a few Breyer horses as a kid, and I just saw this one and I was like, I'm in love with it. I'll read you the back. So this is the Highlander 2023 holiday horse. It says, while the winter brings with it shorter days, its dark evenings truly allow the the season's beauty to shine. Through the dark evergreen woods emerges Highlander, a beautiful warm blood. His warm golden buckskin coat gleams in the moonlight as snowflakes and gems glitter on his elaborate satin plaid blanket. Dressed in his finest, his elegant look is completed with gem-studded reins and a set of decorated antlers affixed to the top of his bridle, making him truly look like a prince in the winter woodlands. How magical is that description? Like, what? Yeah, so that is the last Christmas treasure I brought up to share with